Aquarius, listen carefully, because what's about to unfold after October 12th isn't a coincidence. It's a cosmic ambush. You thought your spiritual awakening would feel peaceful, angelic, like floating in divine light. But what if I told you the truth is far darker? What if your awakening isn't a blessing, but a battlefield? What if the universe is not gifting you light, but testing if you can survive the shadows first? Because right now, as you watch this, your energy field is shifting. The veil between your higher self and your old self is tearing apart. And that tearing, that chaos, that emotional storm you've been feeling lately, it's not random. It's the sound of your soul breaking free. But here's the twist. The same chaos that's trying to break you is secretly building your destiny. Every sleepless night, every anxiety wave, every argument, every strange sign from the universe. It's all part of the initiation of the chosen Aquarius. You weren't chosen for comfort. You were chosen for transformation. And transformation never comes wrapped in peace. It comes wrapped in pressure. You've been seeing repeating numbers, 1111, 222, 333. You've been losing people you thought would stay forever. You've been questioning your purpose, your emotions, your sanity. But deep down, something inside whispers, keep going. Because your soul knows this is the final test before your rebirth. October 12th is not an ordinary day. It's a date written in your soul's contract. The day the universe turns your awakening inside out. 9 dark side effects are waiting. 9 emotional storms that will challenge everything you believe about love, faith, and destiny. But if you survive them, if you hold your energy steady through the chaos, you will walk out of this spiritual storm unrecognizable, untouchable, unstoppable. You'll stop chasing miracles because you'll realize you are the miracle. Pause, dramatic echo. So if you've been feeling dizzy, lost, or emotionally drained lately, if your heart feels like it's being stretched between heaven and hell, don't panic. It's not random. It's not punishment. It's your activation. It's the universe whispering, "Congratulations, Aquarius. Your real awakening has begun." Now breathe, because what happens next will reveal whether you're truly ready for your rebirth. Aquarius. October 12th isn't just another day on the calendar. It's a cosmic fault line. And when it cracks open, your reality begins to shake. You might have already felt it. That strange tension in the air, the feeling that something huge is coming, but you can't explain it. It's like your soul is holding its breath, waiting for a signal from the universe. Lately, you've been wide awake at 3 a.m., staring at the ceiling, heart racing, mind spinning. You feel waves of emotion that come out of nowhere. Tears, chills, flashes of anger, followed by calm. You've been feeling disconnected from people you used to vibe with. Crowds drain you, fake smiles irritate you. Even your favorite songs sound different now, because you're not the same frequency anymore. Aquarius, your energy is being recalibrated. The universe is performing spiritual surgery on your soul, removing the old codes, the outdated beliefs, the patterns that once kept you trapped. That's why everything feels so intense right now. Your higher self is upgrading, but your old self is fighting to stay alive. It feels like chaos, but it's actually creation. It feels like endings, but it's actually rebirth. Because the truth is, October 12th is the reset point of your entire year. This is the moment the universe flips your energetic switch from survival mode to ascension mode. The dreams have gotten vivid. You're seeing déjà vu moments that make your heart skip, like you've lived this before. You catch yourself zoning out, staring into space, and for a split second, everything feels both unreal and deeply familiar. That's because the veil between dimensions is thinning. You're remembering who you were before the world told you who to be. Maybe you've noticed your body acting strange too. Heavy fatigue one day, sudden bursts of energy the next. Food tastes different. People's energy hits you stronger. You're not imagining it. Your vibration is literally changing. Your DNA is adapting to a higher timeline. And here's where most people panic. They think they're breaking down. They think they're losing control. But Aquarius, this isn't breakdown, it's breakthrough. But here's the twist. When everything falls apart, it's actually your soul's way of rearranging your timeline. The universe isn't taking things away to punish you. It's removing what no longer fits your future. The delay, the heartbreak, the loneliness, the confusion. They're all precision tools in your cosmic reconstruction. This is your metamorphosis. It's not supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be real. You're not meant to stay comfortable. You're meant to become powerful. So if you've been feeling that inner earthquake, if your life feels like it's shaking, but your spirit feels alive, then congratulations. It means you've stepped into the storm that was always written for you. Because storms don't come to destroy the Aquarius. They come to reveal what can't be destroyed. Call to action. Comment below. I feel this shift if you've been sensing that inner awakening, that deep pull towards something greater, because this is only the beginning. And what happens next will test your courage, your patience, and your light. Aquarius. Once your awakening begins, the light doesn't come gently, it floods in. And when divine energy floods in, the first thing it does is expose everything that doesn't belong. That's why these next few symptoms aren't signs of failure. They're signs of purification. They're proof that your soul is detoxing the old vibration. Let's begin with the first 3 dark side effects that almost every chosen Aquarius experiences during this stage. 1. Isolation shock. At first, it hits you slowly. You stop resonating with people who once felt like home. Your friends' conversations feel shallow. Family gatherings feel heavy. You might even wonder, why do I feel so disconnected from everyone? But Aquarius, this isn't loneliness. This is spiritual isolation. The universe has pulled you away so you can hear your own frequency again. When you're surrounded by noise, you can't hear your intuition whisper. So it silences the world around you until you start remembering your own rhythm. You're not being abandoned. You're being recalibrated. Your energy is too rare to stay where gossip lives and truth dies. This distance you feel? It's sacred space for your rebirth. Number 2. Emotional overload. 1 minute you're peaceful, the next minute you're crying for no reason. You wake up angry, then suddenly feel waves of gratitude and love. It's confusing, chaotic, exhausting, like your emotions are on shuffle. But here's the deeper truth. Your soul is pushing years of suppressed feelings to the surface. This isn't weakness, it's release. Every tear you shed is an outdated vibration leaving your body. Every random emotion is a file being deleted from your old energetic hard drive. You're not too emotional. You're becoming emotionally clean. Your nervous system is learning how to operate at a higher frequency, one that aligns with peace, not pressure. Number 3. Synchronicity. Burnout. At first, seeing 1111 and 333 feels magical, a wink from the universe. But lately, it's everywhere. You see repeating numbers on clocks, receipts, license plates, and instead of excitement, it starts to feel overwhelming. You start asking yourself, why won't these signs stop? Because the universe is no longer trying to get your attention. It already has it. Now it's training you to trust. Each number sequence is a reminder that you're in alignment, even when you feel lost. It's confirmation that your higher self is driving now. Don't chase the signs, live like you've already understood them. The real miracle isn't in seeing the pattern, it's in becoming the pattern. But here's the twist. The emotions that scare you now are actually the keys unlocking your new reality. The loneliness, the confusion, the strange signs, none of it is random. Each one is a door, and only those brave enough to walk through the darkness find the light waiting inside. So if you've been feeling isolated, emotional, or overwhelmed by signs, congratulations, Aquarius, you're not breaking down, you're breaking open. Call to action. Comment below which one you've been feeling the most. Isolation shock, emotional overload, or synchronicity burnout. Because by naming it, you claim it. And once you claim it, the universe can finally transform it. Aquarius, this is where your awakening gets real. Because after the first wave of emotional cleansing, something deeper begins. The shadow phase. The universe isn't just changing your circumstances now. It's confronting your hidden truths. It's pulling out the ghosts you thought were gone. Every lightworker has to look in the mirror before they can walk through the portal. And that mirror? It's made of your past, your dreams, and your energy. These next 3 side effects, they're not punishments, they're initiations. Let's go deeper. Number 4, confronting past karma. You start noticing strange coincidences. People from your past suddenly reach out. An old friend appears in your DMs, an ex crosses your path, or old habits you thought you buried begin to resurface. And it feels like déjà vu, like the universe is forcing you to relive chapters you already closed. But Aquarius, this isn't regression, it's review. Your soul is testing whether you've really learned the lesson or just walked away from it. It's like a cosmic final exam. Every unresolved emotion, every unhealed wound is being shown to you, not to hurt you, but to free you. When your ex reappears, when that toxic pattern tempts you again, that's your chance to choose differently this time. You're being asked, are you still the old you, or have you become the version you prayed for? And here's the secret. Karma doesn't come back to destroy you. It comes back to see if it still owns you. Stand tall, smile at it, walk through it, because every time you face it without fear, you reclaim another piece of your power. Number 5, dream invasions. Your nights have changed. Sleep isn't rest anymore, it's revelation. Your dreams have become intense, cinematic, sometimes terrifyingly real. You wake up sweating, heart pounding, replaying the images that feel more like memories than dreams. You might see people who've passed, symbols that repeat, or scenarios that play out before they happen in real life. And it shakes you, because it feels like you're living 2 lives, one in the physical and one in the spiritual realm. That's because you are. When your body sleeps, your soul doesn't. It's traveling, cleansing, rewriting timelines and downloading new light codes. Every dream is data. Every symbol is a message. Don't be afraid of them. Record them. Decode them. Because your subconscious is now your spiritual GPS, guiding you through this transformation. Number 6. Energy crash. One day you're unstoppable, filled with motivation, confidence, and purpose. The next day, you can't even get out of bed. It feels like your energy is swinging between extremes, high voltage to zero battery. This is spiritual recalibration. Your body is adjusting to handle higher frequencies, and that takes a toll. You're being wired for expansion, your nervous system, your emotions, your aura, all being upgraded. So don't mistake exhaustion for failure. You're not lazy, you're loading new light codes. Rest isn't weakness right now, it's sacred. Your body is catching up to the vibration your soul already lives in. Take those quiet days seriously. They're not wasted time, they're integration time. You can't sprint through an awakening, you have to sync with it. But here's the twist. Every nightmare you survive becomes a prophecy you fulfill. Every flash of pain, every shadow that confronts you, every sleepless night you endure, they're all turning into proof of your becoming. You're not being haunted, you're being humbled into higher consciousness. Because the truth is, Aquarius, your light isn't found in escaping the darkness. It's found in walking straight through it. You were never meant to avoid the shadow. You were meant to master it. So when the old memories surface, when your dreams shake your reality, when your body begs for rest, remember this: it's not the end, it's the bridge. And every step across that bridge is building the miracle that's waiting on the other side. Call to action. If you've been battling your own shadow lately, type in the comments, "I survived my shadow phase," because once you declare it, the darkness loses its power over you. Stay until the end, Aquarius, because the next part reveals the final 3 side effects that prove your rebirth is closer than you think. Aquarius, as your awakening intensifies, reality itself starts to bend. These final 3 side effects feel the strangest because they touch time, people, and identity. They're not here to scare you. They're here to graduate you. 7. Reality. Glitches. Time stops making sense. Some days fly by like a montage, others drag like a slow-motion dream. You lose track of hours. You show up right on time without checking the clock. You think of someone and they call. You plan something carefully, and the universe rearranges it in seconds. This isn't bad luck, it's timeline shifting. When your vibration upgrades, you stop living by the old clock. You start syncing with divine timing. The reason it feels trippy is because your soul is stepping out of linear time and into aligned time. Pro tip: when time bends, breathe and observe. Don't force control, follow flow. The more you trust the rhythm, the smoother the day snaps into place. Reality isn't glitching against you, it's flexing for you. Number 8, spiritual jealousy. Your glow changes the room. People notice. Some celebrate it, others flinch. You might feel sudden distance from friends, subtle jabs, weird rumors, or strange hostility. You didn't do anything wrong. You simply became undeniable. Understand this: your frequency can trigger what others aren't ready to face in themselves. Your growth exposes their stagnation. Your peace exposes their chaos. Your clarity exposes their confusion. And sometimes envy dresses up as advice, concern, or jokes. This is your cue to protect your field. Set quiet boundaries, share less, pray more. Keep your purpose louder than their projections. You are not responsible for their shadows, only for your light. And the right tribe won't compete with your glow, they'll amplify it. Number 9, ego death. This is the big one. The moment you feel like you're dissolving, identity, roles, labels, titles slipping through your fingers. You ask, who am I without the pain, the patterns, the praise? It's terrifying, and it's sacred. Ego death is not you disappearing. It's the costume falling away. It's the false self, built from fear, approval, and survival, breaking apart so the true you can breathe. You may feel empty for a while. That's not a failure. That's space. And in that space, your soul moves in. Your voice gets clearer. Your intuition gets louder. Your choices get cleaner. What used to lure you won't tempt you. What used to break you won't touch you. This is the bridge to rebirth. But here's the twist. The version of you that's dying is the only thing blocking your miracle. Let it go. Let the old story burn. The phoenix doesn't negotiate with ashes. Integration. When reality bends, jealousy surfaces, and identity dissolves, you're not losing your life. You're losing your limitations. These aren't red flags. They're green lights to your next level. Treat rest like ritual. Treat boundaries like breathing. Treat faith like a strategy. Deep reflection. Comments. Drop a truth in the comments. What reality glitch have you felt lately? Where have you noticed spiritual jealousy? And how did you protect your peace? What part of your old identity are you ready to release today? Type, "I let the old me go. My miracle is next." Stay close, Aquarius. The final chapter turns this chaos into a clear path forward. Aquarius, take a deep breath. You made it through the storm. After all the isolation, the emotional purging, the dreams, the darkness, the chaos, you're still here. And that alone is proof of your strength. Because the universe never meant to break you. It meant to break your illusion. You thought it was taking things away, but it was clearing the space for something sacred. You thought you were falling apart, but you were actually falling into alignment. October 12th wasn't punishment, it was preparation. The pain you felt wasn't a setback, it was the upgrade. Your chaos is sacred, your confusion is divine. Because when everything you thought you were disappears, what remains is everything real. The truth is, the storm was never against you. It was designed for you. To strip away everything fake, forced and fragile, so your authentic self could finally rise. You weren't losing your peace, you were losing your prison. And that's the miracle no one talks about. Look back for a moment. Every heartbreak that almost destroyed you taught you loyalty to your soul. Every delay forced you to build patience. Every rejection redirected you to your real path. You didn't just survive chaos, you mastered it. That's why you're glowing differently now. That's why you don't chase validation anymore. Because you've seen what alignment feels like. You're no longer begging for signs. You are the sign. And every challenge you faced has become your evidence, your cosmic receipt, that you were never broken, only being rebuilt. So when you feel the last waves of exhaustion hit, when you wonder if it was worth it, remember this. The universe doesn't train warriors for small missions. It chose you because your light was built to handle storms most people run from. But here's the twist. The version of you that's dying right now is the only thing that ever stood between you and your miracle. The fear, the doubt, the hesitation, that was the gatekeeper. And October 12th was the day that gate finally fell. Now step forward into your rebirth. Don't look back at the ashes. That version of you fulfilled its purpose. Stand tall, shoulders relaxed, heart open. You are not the same person who entered this awakening. You've shed layers of pain, ego, illusion, and what's left is unstoppable. Your new timeline begins the moment you decide you deserve it. The moment you say, "I'm done surviving, it's time to live." This next chapter won't require you to prove yourself. It will only require you to be yourself. You'll notice life responding faster, opportunities finding you, people aligning with your truth. That's not luck, that's resonance. That's what happens when chaos completes its job and turns into clarity. So let this be your declaration tonight. You are not broken, you are reborn, you are not behind, you are realigned. And from this day forward, no storm, no doubt, no delay can touch what's destined for you. Call to action, emotional and empowering. If this message reached your soul tonight, comment below. I claim my awakening miracle. Let the universe see it. Let your higher self hear it. Because once you claim it, it's already yours. Like, share, and subscribe. Because the next video reveals the 3 signs your new life has already begun. And when you hear those signs, Aquarius, you'll finally realize you didn't just survive the chaos, you became the calm that follows it.